I fucking drank so much the other night, right? I had some friends of mine, they were at this bar, and they text me going, hey, man, we're out here drinking, right? And I didn't want to drink, which is really surprising. I mean, I always want to drink, but I knew I shouldn't. Something in my head, in my big, stupid Charlie Brown head, said, don't go to the bar, right? So I just, they're like, yeah, we've been day drinking, we're already here, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, okay, blah, 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 whatever, right? I'm not going to, I got a set tonight. They're like, yeah, we're right up the street. Hit us up after. And I was just like, okay. And I was just hoping they were going to be totally hammered and forget. And I went down to the Comedy Store. I've been doing sets all week because I got those huge shows this weekend. And I went up and had a fucking great set. Got all this new shit. Really excited about it, because I did just do a gig in downtown LA, and one of my gigs is out in Riverside, the other one's in Orange County. My agent's telling me this is a completely different market, there's a completely different fan base, and I'm just worried that somebody from the show New Year's is going to show up, so I got to make sure I got a new 1520, so they don't be like, oh, it was all the same shit, right? Like I'm supposed to write a brand new act in 90 fucking days. It's not even 90 days, So anyways, I'm working on that shit, and the second I get off stage, I have a text. Hey, man, you off stage yet? We're right down the street. So like a fucking asshole, don't listen to my gut. I go down there, right? And I show up, and it's everybody that I like to drink with, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm driving, right? So I go, I'm going to have one whiskey. I'm going to nurse it, and that's going to be it, okay? And I sipped it, and it tasted fucking delicious. And I literally looked at another comic I was there. I go, why does it taste so good? And he just laughed. He goes, it tastes better every year. And that's kind of the last coherent, part of the night that I remember. I sucked that one down. And then the waitress came by and she goes, can anybody else? Anything else? And she didn't say that, she was actually, completely, probably did better in school than I did. And I'm making fun of her because I'm upset with the answer that I gave her. I said, yes. As my brain's going, don't do this, Bill. Don't do this. The second you get this second one, now you have to fucking take a taxi home and you got to leave your car here. Don't do that. Just fucking relax. You're really just here for the social thing. Just have a water and talk to the fellas, right? So that's what I'm thinking. And my brain just goes, yes. My mouth goes, I would like another drink. And then that was it. And then I just looked at everybody go, well, I'm not driving now. And they go, yeah, you're not driving. You're not driving. And then that was it. And I don't know what the fuck happened. Then somebody told a fucking story about this drink called a John Riley. And I kept thinking it was like the actor, John C. Riley. So I kept picturing his face as the guy was telling the story. And I'm going like, John C. Riley's already has a drink named after him? I mean, that's like the bar version of winning like the Mark Twain Award, right? So I'm like, good for John. And it wasn't until he got like halfway through the story, I realized he was just talking about a guy, John Riley, and he fucking did something. He fought one of those wars that they never make a movie about. The Spanish-American War. They never make a fucking movie about that. And the Spanish-American War, wasn't that the one we fought in the fucking Philippines? I always thought that one was like with Sam Houston and David Bowie. No, Daniel Boone, whatever the fuck his name is, right? They surrounded the Alamo. Let's see this here. Spanish-American War. What do you put? Home game, away game? How do I look this up? Server not found. What the fuck are you talking about? Do it again. You motherfucker. Don't do this to me. All right, this is how I fix it. I shut it off, shut off Wi-Fi, turn Wi-Fi back on. That's like defibrillating. You're fucking, did I say that word right? Come on. I feel like Pacino and he, come on, give me something. All right, here we go. Spanish-American War. I think this was in the Spanish-American War. Wikipedia, God knows they're always right. Spanish-American War was a conflict between Spain and the United States, the result of the U.S. intervention in Cuba. We've always been doing that, huh? Were we trying to make them free also? All right. Location, Cuba, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, and Guam. Why don't they ever make a movie about that one? I'm sure they did, but why don't they make one that's fucking known enough that I've seen it? Hang on a second. I know I've already even read about this. Was a conflict in 1898 between Spain and the United States the result of U.S. intervention in the Cuban War of Independence. In other words, you know, we always have a dog. We always have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? You ever go to the fucking casino and there's that guy who just fucking bet every game? That's the United States. We always got some action going. You know, walking around with our fucking Hawaiian shirt and a big cigar, flip-flops. We're a mess. U.S. attacks on Spain's Pacific positions led to the involvement in the Philippine Revolution and ultimately to the Philippine-American War. All right, let's click on that. Philippine-American War. It fucking lasted for almost over 2 years, 1899. 3 years, 1 month. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's 3 years. Jesus, Bill. Lay off the fucking sauce, huh? All right, Filipino civilians dead. 200 to 250,000 dead, mostly from disease. We lost 4,000 to 6,000. They lost 12,000 to 20,000. We crushed another one, huh? Jesus Christ. We were on a tear back. That's when we were really on a fucking tear. Conflict arose when the First Philippine Republic objected to the terms of the Treaty of Paris, under which the United States took possession of the Philippines from Spain, ending the Spanish-American War. Yeah, they're like, dude, we want to be our own people, if you don't mind. And then we came over there, land of the home, land of the brave, free of the home, whatever the fuck our little tagline is. All right, and they probably scared up some guy named fucking Ulysses. You know, scaring the shit out of them. They're going to come over here. They're going to get you. They're going to get you, fucking four-wheeler. Anyways, once again, I don't even know how the fuck I got to that goddamn thing. Oh, yeah, so the drink. It's called the John Riley. All it is, it's a fucking margarita, and you take a shot of Jameson and you dump it in there. And it had something to do with the fact that there was a bunch of Irish people fighting on this side, and they decided, you know what, you guys are fucking using us. We're going to go fight on the side where the Latinos are. So that's the Jameson going over to the other fucking side, right? So now I got whiskey. The real tale of the tape here is now I got, what the fuck's in a margarita? Okay, I never drink. Is that vodka or is it tequila? I think it's tequila, right? And I fucking dumped that in there. So now I'm on my third fucking whiskey. I had already ordered another Johnny Black because it was a really long fucking story. And now I'm 3 of those in. I had a Jameson and then I had a fucking a margarita. And I believe I had one more after that. Granted, I did all of this. I swear to God, it felt like 90 minutes. But I think it was about 2.5 hours. And then I did the Irish goodbye, which is, I just hit me. He's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And I didn't say goodbye to anybody. And I just walked out. I called my old friend's LA taxi. That's who I always call. I do not Uber. I don't do Uber because I just, you know, you do Uber, it's going to be some young kid. He's in the fucking business and he's going to hand you a fucking script or some shit, you know, and eventually just say something really creepy like, oh, you live here? You know? But yeah, you get in the cab, they're just like, hello, yes, hello, my friend. They don't give a fuck. They have no fucking, you know, they don't give a shit. They're not trying to fucking do anything, right? So I call LA taxi, like, okay, you know, LA taxi, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm at the Ramada. And then there was just dead silence. And in my fucking head, it made me think that they knew where the fuck I was at. I wasn't at the Ramada. I'm not going to say where the fuck I was at, right? So, then I was just standing there swaying in the breeze, and then one of my buddies came down, and his Uber pulled up, and he just saw me, and he saw the state I was in, and he just let me get in it. So I got in the fucking thing, and like most streets in L.A., they're the longest fucking streets ever. You know what I mean? Like La Cienega starts at the Hollywood Hills, and will just go all the way down to like the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Maybe that one doesn't, but some of them do. They're like fucking 20-mile long streets. So you have the north side and the south side. And this guy started going in the wrong fucking direction. And fortunately, I wasn't so drunk. He would have dropped me off at the opposite end of the fucking, fucking city or whatever. And so I go to bed. I don't even remember going to bed. And then I wake up the next day. I woke up at like 8 in the morning with my dog fucking licking my face. And I swear to God, at 8 in the morning, I was still legally drunk. Legally drunk. And I was just like, oh my God. So I got up, I walked the dog around the block. I sat down and I just fucking, it took me till about 10:30 to get my shit together. And then I just walked all the way back to the bar, to, the hotel area to get my fucking car. Just a complete waste of a fucking day. By the time I got home, it was like 1 p.m. And I'm just muttering to myself the entire time going, look at this, Bill. Would you look at this? Look, how many fucking times you got to learn this lesson? And I would love to tell you that this is the last time I'm going to do something like that. It's the last time for a while. Always a bad one. Always a bad one.